All right, Shawn Levy was just on Jimmy Fallon tonight, and I think he talks Stranger Things. He might talk Deadpool and Wolverine. Let's check it out.
I'm so happy you're here. Welcome
He's got
to the
He's
Tonight
got
Show.
to. It's the movie he's promoting right now.
And welcome to my first talk show.
Yeah, this is it.
You're my first.
Yes! That's what I'm talking about. Wow.
He just said that on
so
Good Morning
excited.
America.
I am such a fan of yours, so I'm actually been dying to have you on the show. I'd just like to name a couple of the things that you've done, just in case you don't remember what you've done. Cheaper by the Dozen with Steve Martin. Date Night with Steve Carell and Tina Fey. 3 Night at the Museum movies with Ben Stiller. Free Guy with Ryan Reynolds. The TV series Stranger Things. Hello. And now Deadpool and Wolverine. Come on, buddy. What are you talking about? Come on.
Wow.
What are you talking? How great is that?
I am exhausted.
I mean, Free Guy, Stranger Things, and
instantly
Deadpool and Wolverine are
But
about.
you started out acting, though, right?
I mean, I started out wanting to act.
Yes.
Like, I'm from Montreal, I'm from Canada, and I was like, are Canada in the house?
No, we allow 2 people from Canada
Okay,
every
just
show.
2.
Just 2. Just 2.
All right.
Yep, there
It's
they
you
are.
and me.
Yeah.
It's you and me.
Oh, that's right. It's you two. Yeah, exactly. Right, yeah.
Yeah, so I went to college, and I moved out to LA, and I'm like, I'm going to be an actor. And I'm instantly kind of going to these auditions, and then every callback is Paul Rudd. Like, this is like every time I got to, like, oh, a callback, maybe I'm going to get it this time, Paul Rudd.
No.
And
That's why he.
you know how that.
That's probably why he's taking stabs and shots at Paul Rudd and Deadpool and Wolverine, because he can. It's the perfect sandbox to do everything you could want, which I love. Also, Shawn Levy is also the warm-up for Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds, who will be doing press shortly after he does his little round of interviews. So after he does his rounds, Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman will start on Monday, I believe. Maybe sooner.
That story ends.
Yeah.
He generally got the part.
Yeah, he did.
And I was like, okay, maybe this is the universe telling me I should pursue something different.
Really?
And then years later, I did the first of my Night at the Museum movies. Cast Paul Rudd as the stepdad to Ben Stiller's
That's
son.
right.
Yes.
You go, yeah, I like that guy.
Yeah.
No way, you got that's so
Yeah,
cool.
so
of
we
you.
both
didn't
found
remember
our
that.
place.
That's
I did
perfect.
not
I was
remember
looking
that,
at some research on you, and I saw that one of your first acting roles was a movie called Zombie Nightmare.
Are we really? Wow, you want to? Okay, so just so I'm clear, with Dave Bautista, you show him looking like a golden god at age 16.
Yeah.
And now, just for the compare and contrast, you want to talk about this guy at 16?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So
Explain Zombie Nightmare.
Zombie Nightmare, which I'm shocked, Jimmy, that you don't know Zombie Nightmare.
No, we all do.
I mean, it's an unheralded classic, so it's okay. No, it's exactly what you think.
Yeah.
It is an embarrassingly, kind of awesomely bad horror film, and I play like long-haired bad boy.
Oh.
And sadly, it still lurks out there on the internet, and I fear, Jimmy.
You do.
That you're gonna
Show a clip?
You're gonna
Why would I
confront
ever?
me.
Why
Like,
would I
again.
ever do that when?
I feel like Dave got 16-year-old Dave, but you and we're gonna kind of take a more humbling look at our history.
Here's a clip of Shawn Levy in Zombie Nightmare. Take a look at this thing.
Boy.
Are disgusting. You're not gonna get to your next birthday if you don't get your act together.
Up yours.
What did you say, you disrespectful punk? Ah!
That's the best clip we've ever showed on the Tonight Show. That's the best clip we've ever showed
I'm
of any
so
movie.
flattered. You're being way too kind. It's suddenly so clear why I'm sitting here as a director. And not
Are you eating
that
a
guy.
handful of pasta?
I'm eating a handful of cold spaghetti out of the fridge because I'm a rebel. And just in case you didn't get that message, I throw it at my mom's face.
Rude.
And take a bite. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Nothing but trouble.
Nothing but trouble. Can we talk about Stranger Things? How did you get involved with that? When did you get involved in that?
I mean, literally, it was this script that some people had read, and everyone was like, well, wait, it's a show starring kids that isn't necessarily for kids. And it just was kind of going overlooked. And it came across my desk. And when I first read it, I was like, I'm a movie director. I don't even do TV. And I read this thing. and it was just too good. You just knew. I didn't know if anyone would watch it, but I knew it was cool. I knew it was special. And so I said to the Duffer Brothers, guys, I don't know what my role on this is going to be, but this has to get in the world. So I'll do whatever you need to help get this into the world. And here we are, making season 5.
It's so different and good and fresh. I love it.
It's not a perfect
You
show,
also
but
got
it's
to direct a few.
pretty incredible.
Yeah, I direct a couple
It's done a
episodes
lot of
every year,
cool stuff.
which is, I mean, directing's my happy place, which is weird because you would think acting would have
You
been.
would think, yeah. No, zombie
Yeah, a
night.
couple episodes a year, and executive produce all of them with the Duffer Brothers and a great team.
Which
and
one did you do?
I did an episode. One of the more recent ones was called Dear Billy, and that was the episode where we used a Kate Bush song called "Running Up That Hill."
Oh yeah, that's you. Come on, bud.
And it's like, you just never know, right? You never know what are the things that are going to hit people
That
in a
song
way
went
that's
back in the
sick.
charts, by the
Oh
way.
yeah, I mean it was
that.
that was thrilling. That was so cool.
Are we allowed to say what's happening? No.
Not really.
No, not
I mean, not unless you want to get me in a lot of trouble.
No,
but,
yeah, that's true.
But we released a video recently, so I think the world knows we're like just past the halfway mark. We're shooting season 5. I can tell everyone, I mean, we want to get it out there to the world as much as the world is waiting for it.
Yeah.
But we want to make it great. We want to stick this landing. It's our last season.
Yes.
And everyone's
time.
back there making the show, and literally we
Duffer
released.
Brothers are awesome.
Duffers are in it. The cast is in it.
Shawn
and,
Levy doesn't mess around.
no.
You guys. He doesn't mess around. He doesn't play.
Calm down, Jimmy Fallon.
It was a spontaneous
You're one of many
decision made
Jimmys.
after years.
Doesn't play by your rules.
I'm just
Up yours, Mom.
I'm just gonna take a
You're a
sip
rebel.
of water
Yeah, take
from
a
my
sip.
Tonight
Rebel.
Show mug on my first talk show.
You can take that home with you too.
I'm definitely
Yes,
stealing
that's yours,
it.
yes.
I'm definitely stealing
Yeah.
it.
I want to talk Deadpool and Wolverine. Let's talk. You directed it. You co-wrote it. Stars Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman.
Mm-hmm.
Two of the most talented people, but also the most nicest people I think you'll ever run into.
Yeah.
How did you start meeting
Well,
either
it's in the
one of
news.
them?
I mean,
Who'd you meet first?
I met Hugh back in like 2011.
Real
We
Steel.
made a movie called Real Steel.
Oh, yeah.
And we made this movie, Real Steel, and back then, this is true. Like it's
Tell
so
the story
crazy.
again.
But
I get it.
Hugh said to me back in 2011, you know, if you ever meet and work with Ryan Reynolds, you guys aren't ever going to stop. He just kind of knew it. And then years later, I met Ryan, and we made our first movie together, Free Guy. And I was like, man, Hugh Jackman, handsome, pretty good shape,
Pretty good.
great actor,
Yeah.
and prophet. And
He's
prophet.
a prophet.
Somehow
He saw the
it.
future.
Yeah, and so now Ryan and I, we did Free Guy, we did Adam Project, and now he asked me to join him on Deadpool and Wolverine.
Was it even a thought? Did you go, well, I'll get back to you?
Well, the funny thing
Jimmy,
is, Ryan,
ask him a
when he
new
approached me,
fucking
we were on
question.
set
He's
making
told
Adam
the
Project,
story.
and he's like, you know, I think I'll only do this third Deadpool movie if you do it with
Like,
me.
don't you want new
I know you're gonna
material,
say
Jimmy
no,
Fallon, or do you
'cause
just
do
not?
original films and you like doing new stuff? And I'm thinking,
Know that he's already
man,
told this
I'm
story
already
multiple
a
times.
yes.
Like, dude,
it was
I'm in, man.
I'm in. I was in his, like, within a sentence, I was in, because I love Marvel movies. Yeah. It felt like, you know, here's a chance to do something surprising, a different kind of MCU movie. And that was even before we knew Wolverine was going to come back. That literally, we were.
It was just Deadpool 3.
It was Deadpool 3. We spent months trying to come up with story ideas that felt, you know, true to the audacious Deadpool tone, but fitting for the MCU, and we weren't cracking it. And we were going to tell Kevin Feige at Marvel, you know what? It's not happening. We'll come back to this in like a year or two. And that day, no joke,
That's
that
new.
day, Hugh Jackman called. He called
The
Ryan, he
year-
goes, I want in. I want to see that Deadpool Wolverine movie out of the blue. And that day,
He said that he would never do Wolverine again.
right, and he meant it. Like
Yeah.
Logan.
Like, I didn't know that. I knew that they were having issues before Hugh Jackman joined, and they were struggling. I didn't know they were going to maybe possibly take a year off. That's interesting to me.
Was a masterpiece of a
Yes.
movie, but we thought there was an opportunity not step on the sacred ground of Logan,
Yep.
but to tell a different kind of story and to see what this pair up might be between these two iconic characters who are so like mismatched, but that's a great starting point for comedy, for conflict, and ultimately it's this movie about friendship made by real world friends.
Yeah. I cannot wait to see this. I want to show a clip. Here's Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman in Deadpool and Wolverine.
This is going to be the same ABC clip from...
Just give me one more drink and then I'll leave.
Yeah, the
That's
morning
not how
show.
it works.
It does now. Leave the bottle.
I know you, bub.
It's the only clip they can show.
I know you.
Which I get.
Everybody knows me.
I already did a review,
I'm the
a
Wolverine.
reaction
Yes,
to just this
you
clip, which you can
are,
watch.
And I'm gonna need you to come with me right now.
I also did a reaction to Shawn Levy's interview
Really getting into
on
your cups
Why
here.
would I
the
go with
good,
you?
Good Morning.
Because,
Show.
unfortunately, I need you.
Good Morning
and even
America
more
show.
unfortunately, my entire world needs you.
You two gonna fight?
You gonna take that from him?
Yep.
I could tell you have a sort of don't get too close, I'll only break your heart vibe going here, but every other Wolverine would have really hurt me by now. And I'm sort of on the tick-tick, so upsy daisy, here we go.
Yeah,
That was a little bit more extended, maybe.
Shawn Levy, everybody! Deadpool and Wolverine opens in theaters and IMAX July 26th. You can have that mug. Glass Animals performs
Very
after the
cool.
break. Stick around, everybody.
What do you guys think? Are you guys excited? There'll be more press tour interviews with Shawn Levy and Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman to come, so we'll watch that all together. So guys, thanks you so much for watching, and stay tuned for more. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a wonderful day.